Yes, sir. Hey, she eats this part. We just hit Chairman again. Never be worried about that rent, yeah. Let's go. Hey, if y'all going Chairman, drop some 10Ks in the chat. Drop 10K in the chat. Go ahead and drop it for myself, you know what I'm saying? Let's go. Let's go. All eating, baby. Let's get on this chat. Let's get in our chats. Let's tell everybody to hop on the call. Tell them to get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. We're about to get a whole lot of gems. Actually, we don't know what kind of gems we about to get tonight. We got the boy Chuck coming on. Man, say what's going on, family? Y'all already know. Y'all already know what is going down. Yes, sir. We're gonna get popping here in a second. Yes, sir. Like a vacation. Sheesh, let's go.
How did Cash get a chicken on in the water? How did Cash get a chicken?
Your boy is in the house. Your boy is in the building. Everybody hurry up. We are locked and loaded. Let's get everybody on the call. Blast quality over quantity. Tell them we're about to get started. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
You got a whole bag full of food.
You said I have?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We about to go ahead and get started, family. We are ready. We are in the building. What is going on? Hey, everybody. Welcome to another special episode of Pimpin' Ain't Easy. You already know how we get down. It is your boy, Rob. Let me rename my little thing right here. Look, Rob. Follow me on the gram at Rob Will Get It. You already know.
What's up, family? It's your girl, Toshi Laser, aka Tosh. You can follow me on the gram at Hustle and Glow, 2 underscores in the front, 1 in the back. Thank you so much, Lucrative Lala. You always put yourself to put us on game.
What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. P, CEO, aka Fame My Hustler. You know what I'm saying? PHAMEAHUSCLE. Follow me. If you want, I will definitely follow back. But it's not about us, people. It's not about us.
Hey, you muted.
It's not about us. We got Chuck coming to the stage today. That's who we got. We have Master Trader, Platinum Leader, about to give us value. Let's drop some fire in the chat. Are y'all ready?
Let's go. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Run the play. Run the play.
What's going on with you, Chuck? Where you at, bro? I see you over there.
You with us?
Right here. How we doing, family? How we doing? Everybody looking good?
Everybody looking good.
Yeah, man. You know we doing better than amazing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for being on the show. You know what I'm saying? We had to get you up on the platform, you know what I'm saying, so you can get these people some gems. You feel me?
Indeed. Man, I appreciate you, Rob. Appreciate you, PIP'N. Appreciate everybody here, man. I'm more than humble to be on this call. I actually, just met everybody that runs this Pippin and Pimpin' Ain't Easy series just the other week, and I just want to say just a testimony. Just witnessing these guys work together, the energy, the chemistry is matched by no one. Y'all have a good thing going, and I want to say I was very impressed. I was very observant in watching and seeing y'all how y'all interact and how you run your shows and how you run your interviews. It's very in sync. It's very pure. It's very educational. And I'm very humble to be on this call right now. I could be anywhere else in this earth, but I'm blessed to be in front of y'all. Y'all asked me to come here, and I've come. And like I said, I'm more than humble to be on this call with y'all. But I just want to say thank you. I love being part of good, positive energy, good things, and this is one of them. And I'm saying keep pushing, keep doing what you're doing. And yeah, thank you for having me on the call, man.
So thank you for taking the time out your day. I was talking to you earlier. My man Chuck is in Houston right now, getting all the sauce, man. He's hitting up all the events. Me and the team were supposed to make it out there. We still looking for flights, to be honest. We don't know if we popping up or not, but we are working on it, man. But we appreciate you, man. Follow Chuck on the gram. Throw your gram in the chat, Chuck, so everybody can give you a follow. And we will definitely get right into it.
Yes, sir.
Get right into it.
Actually, you know what? Let me see. I got you, bro.
I got you, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Teamwork make the dream work. Well, let's get right into it then. Chuck, where are you from?
Originally,
how did you get started?
Yeah, originally I am from, let me put that in the chat real quick. All right. Originally, I'm from Charlton, South Carolina. Mother named me Charlton, so you can call me Prince of the City if you want.
Okay.
Yeah, then I moved around. My father was a pastor, so we moved around quite a bit, going to different churches and whatnot. Spent about 14 years in Atlanta. Actually graduated from Clark Atlanta University, home of the Prowling Panthers out there, Panther Pride out there. Anybody else that went to HBCU, shout out to you as well.
Hey,
yes,
go.
sir.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. Hey, you gotta tell people this experience like none other. Best 4 years of my life. Okay, HBCU life. But yeah, now I live in Columbia, South Carolina. I was brought into this business by none other than Mr. Brian Johnson. Okay, the master motivator himself. And this is what brought me into the Forex community. And, just so blessed to absorb information and become a signal caller.
That's what's up. And as far as signal calling, how long into the opportunity did you just become who you are? Like, how long did it take for you to cling onto the trade and really adapt?
Okay, I'll say this. The first 6 months, the first 4 to 5, maybe 6 months at most, all I did was dive into the information. So if anybody's here, you in your first 2 or 3 months, take this opportunity to dive in deep, tap in with every educator that you can, from Dr. Tamara Allen to DL Woods to Dr. Spiller, what's Abel Melendez. Tap into these guys' live events, tap into their IG accounts. And all I did was just absorb and observe all their information that they were giving me, and just studying. I was just studying. I was in the computer. I was in my notes, taking all the best parts from each educator, what they felt was the most important part of the market, okay? And I applied that to my trading. I applied that to whatever I was looking at, whether it was support or resistance or drawing a W, drawing an M pattern, okay? I just copy pasted not only their signals, but I copy pasted their mentality and the important things that they look for in the market, okay? And it took me a good 6 months to get comfortable. I know when we get into this market, it's kind of intimidating, okay? Because it's basically learning a new language in a sense. But as long as we just keep it simple, We don't put pressure on ourselves because guess what? The market changes all the time. You're never going to be a quote unquote expert and get it right every single time. Okay, that's the beauty of it. All right. If if everybody could get it perfect every single time, there would be no money out there to trade because it would be all collected. It would all be gone. Okay. So enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey of learning about the market. Enjoy the journey of yourself. Okay. Because actually, once you get comfortable learning this skill set, okay, wherever there's Wi-Fi, you have a bank. Wherever there's Wi-Fi, you have money in your pocket. Okay. So that's the beauty of it. So don't put so much pressure on yourself. Just know that it's very rewarding once you get comfortable, once you get your feet wet in this business. And that's basically how I became the H2O signal caller, and just seeing things in the market. It will come to you. You will have that aha moment, okay, and it will come to you. I'll give you this: if you have issues with subconscious blockages, like I know I did when I first started, I would get my account to about $2,000, and for some reason I couldn't break the $2,000 mark. Okay. For some reason, I was like, man, I can't break this 2,000. Every time I get to 2,000, I lose 500, or I lose 200, etc. What I started doing, instead of saying I'm about to collect this money, I started to say I'm about to collect these nachos because I love nachos, right? Even though they're vegan nachos, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't eat cheese. I got the vegan cheese. Okay. But I found a key word that I don't have resistance towards. And nachos is one of them. Everybody loves nachos. I love nachos. So I was like, shoot, I'm about to get my account to 3,000 nachos. I'm about to get my account to 4,000 nachos, right? There's no resistance there. I look forward to that. I'm eager for that. Okay. If somebody likes, jelly beans, okay. Somebody likes, taking shots of, alcohol. I don't condone 2,000 shots, But
we get the point, right?
Yeah, if you don't have no blockages towards that, you can definitely build your account without the stress, without the subconscious blocks that's blocking you for that threshold of that number. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's deep. That's deep. Just mentally, just how you say things can transform the outcome. That's crazy, and the fact that they actually work for you is amazing. And I haven't tried that. I'm gonna try that. I haven't.
Now I'll say this. Now, why it's important for us to lock into our educators, to lock into these Pimpin' Ain't Easy calls, to lock into morning motivations. Why is it so critical? Is because it's about the brain. All right. It's about the brain. What do I mean? I don't care what your age is, whether you're 19 on this call, okay, whether you're 55, whether you're 65. All right. What's beautiful about the brain, I used to work for the CDC. What's beautiful about the brain, okay, is that whenever your brain is exposed to something that makes it expand, the brain never goes back to its original state. I'm gonna say that again. Once you're exposed to something that makes your brain expand, okay, exposure to something that makes you expand, where there's new knowledge, new education, new calls, new speeches from different people, your brain never goes back to its original state. Okay. So you're doing yourself a favor. You're growing your brain every single time you tap into an educator's call. You're growing your brain every time you tap into Pippin Ain't Easy by default. Okay. You're gassing up the tank every single time and it's expanding. You're feeding yourself. It's like going to the gym consistently. Okay. You may not see the results from day 1, day 2, day 20, but best believe day 30 and on, you'll see the results. You'll start picking up stuff in the market that you didn't even knew you picked up on. Okay. And I can't stress that enough. Once your brain's exposed to something, it never goes back to this original state. And that's why we stress this over and over. We encourage, I wouldn't say stress, we encourage people to tap into other people, to tap into all these resources. We have a network of thousands of people.
Successful people.
Successful people. okay, successful in their own right and successful within this business. If you expose yourself to them, if you reach out to them, okay, and have a cool conversation, your brain automatically expands. It automatically expands. So you don't have to worry about, man, I got to soak up every single thing that this person gives me. I got to collect all the drip, you know, all this, you know what I'm saying? It's already going to do that for you. You just got to consistently expose yourself, consistently go out there, consistently reach out to people, have conversations. I don't even care if it's about, you know, about the weather. I don't even care about how the Braves blew a 3-1 lead and, you know, in the baseball, you know, in a, you know, in Major League Baseball. I don't care, you know, have those conversations, continue to do it. And you will bless yourself subconsciously. You'll bless yourself consciously as well.
Wow,
That's some good gems right there.
That's some good gems. If y'all don't have y'all notes, y'all pens, y'all papers out, you're tripping. Please write down this value. Every day we give somebody has a different perspective. Somebody has different sauce. Somebody has a different way of viewing how we can become successful, how we can grow our belief system. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we need every single day. You kind of have to reprogram your mind to what we've already been learning throughout our whole entire lives. You know, we've all learned the same stuff. So now it's time to reprogram and level up. So
reprogram, get in the gym. This is why we had these calls. This is why we have PIP'N Ain't Easy Monday through Thursday. So y'all can get it every single night from a different person. Every person that we've had on this call is majorly successful. You feel me? And the mindset behind it is the most important thing, simply because of the fact that if you think and speak success into your life, if you just see the goal and that's all you let flow out of you, that energy will come right back in the form of funds. Blue trades, clear trades.
Facts. So have you always had this type of mindset, being on this type of higher frequency, or how long did it take you to grow into this, if you had to?
I'll say this. I think I speak for a lot of people. When you're grown up in your younger years, okay, your parents, all right, embed a lot of thoughts that are not yours, okay? And just like Rich Dad Poor Dad, they give you expanded thoughts, and there are also limitation thoughts that they pass on to you that are originally they're not yours. Unfortunately, about 85% of us grow up with not only our parents' expanded thoughts, but also our parents' limited thoughts, okay? And that's why it's celebrated, and it's almost a rarity in some places where generational curses are broken, okay? Because what people are doing, they're trying to grow out of the parental voices in their head that are limiting them, okay? Or the other family members that say, you can't do that. You can't go to school over there. Or you can't be a trader over there. You need to go to Ivy League school, okay? You need to do this. But these are people that haven't done it, all right? So they're giving you limited thoughts. So it took me years coming out of that limitation that parents or environment may have placed on me, right? In order to go out and see that, well, listen, well, if I have my own thoughts, okay, and it took some time to differentiate my thoughts from my parents' thoughts or my relatives' thoughts or my peers' thoughts. It took time to do that because we all have all kinds of thoughts going through our head all the time, all right? And it was up to me, right? So I'll say about 25, 26. It was up to me to say, you know what? These are the thoughts out of 1,000 thoughts that come through my mind, which are probably echoes from my parents or echoes from relatives or echoes from friends. All right. I had to say, I'm clinging on to these positive thoughts instead of saying, oh, I can't do that. Okay. It took me saying, well, I'd rather want these thoughts said to me in the mirror than these thoughts over here. Okay. If I want the thoughts that you cling to need to be what you imagine your best friend saying to you every single day. And everybody wants that best friend to encourage them every step of the way, even when you make a mistake. You don't want a best friend saying, "Hi, I told you so, dog. You ain't nothing." You know what I'm saying? You want that best friend to be like, "Yeah, that's not a mistake. That's a lesson. We got this." You know what I'm saying? We got this. Keep moving forward. We got it. You know what I'm saying? So you want to attach yourself to all the positive thoughts that you can, as much as possible. All right. And another thing that I'll touch on, when it comes to thoughts and it comes to the market, is what I tapped on my last call, the diamond mindset. All right. And we're talking about that juicy number. We're talking about that number that you believe that you can achieve, as far as income wise. And this also taps into limited thoughts. So if you come from a family that hasn't seen six figures before, all right, they're going to give you limited thoughts on what money is. They'll say, "Oh, money doesn't grow on trees. You got to bust your butt. You got to get out there, sweat equity, et cetera, slave for the dollar," right? Because that's what they did. But in actuality, when your mindset says, "Hey, money does grow on trees. I am abundant. Every time I go outside, I see opportunity for me to make money," all right? Automatically, you become a higher magnet, a higher frequency to attract those opportunities. And you're going to what? You're going to expand your mind, because you're expanding your reach to other people. And those other people are going to connect you and connect those dots and get you in opportunities like this. All right. So back to my juicy number. So some people come into this opportunity, right? And they say, "I want to make $100,000 this year," right? But on the inside, they truly don't believe that. But if I told them, "Hey, I want you to make an extra $500 this month," that's more realistic to them. They can soothe themselves into that number, right? And as soon as they achieve that $500, because they've done that before, as soon as they achieve that, now they can say, "Man, I think I can make 750 next week or next month," right? Then that 750 becomes 1100. You're like, "Shoot, I almost doubled. Maybe I can double." Then that 1150 comes 1400. They're soothing themselves. It's just like a baby. When a baby is born, a newborn baby is born, just like we're newborn babies in this market or an opportunity, we don't force feed the baby starches. We don't force feed the baby barbecue ribs, um, all kinds of crazy mess. McDonald's, we don't force feed the baby that, because we understand that the baby cannot digest that just yet. It's not ready for that just yet. But if we know, we put on, if we mash up the food, okay, put some applesauce, some prune juice or whatever it may be, some green peas, then the baby has a better chance of digesting it. And as the baby grows with that food, guess what? The appetite grows. The appetite grows naturally. Now the baby's eating some, might be able to eat them sweet potato fries. Now the baby might be able to eat some of the collard greens. Now the baby might be able to eat, some of the baked ziti that you make, whenever he turns a toddler. Okay, eat the pasta, eat the cereal, etc. Right? So we don't force feed the baby all these things that we think, that we know that a baby won't be able to digest. And it's the same thing with finding your juicy number. Find that number that you feel that is believable, and work with that and work your way up. It's all about working your way up. It's never say, "Oh, I think I can make $200, and then next week I can make $50. No, the number is always going to increase.
That's complete facts. Oh my God. I couldn't, that's perfect. Because especially bringing in a new person, that was like literally going to be my next question. Bringing in a new person and introducing them to all of this information, at first it can be a little overwhelming for them because they don't understand everything all at once, right?
Right.
And so you kind of give them bits and pieces that they can digest, that they can understand before you start telling them, "Well, you can honestly make 1,000 a day, or you can make 2,500 this week, or let's go P1000 in 6 days." You know what I'm saying? Like they haven't digested that yet, because seeing that amount of money so quickly hasn't been a normalized lifestyle for us.
Exactly.
So coming into this is different.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. You hit it right on it. It's a whole different frequency. So
yes,
it's just like if you take somebody and they win the lottery overnight, what happens to the majority of lottery winners?
They blow it.
They blow it. They run through the money. Now you come into an opportunity where you're seeing this high frequency money coming in back and forth. It's going fast. It's just going fast. You haven't seen it before for years past, right? And so now you have the opportunity to gradually put yourself, okay, in this upper echelon of financial freedom. Now you have the opportunity to soothe yourself into where you fit in. And another thing that I touched on my call previously, don't feel guilty, all right, for asking for more or asking for that number, because guess what? Everybody on the planet doesn't want to be a trillionaire like Jeff Bezos.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There are people that are satisfied, all right, having a cantina set up, or selling their world famous hot dogs.
Yeah.
Okay. There are people satisfied selling their customized jewelry and making 70 to 80 grand a year. There are people satisfied with making 200,000. There's people satisfied making $1 million a year, right? Not everybody wants $4 billion. So there's enough for everyone out there. There are people that are fine being homeless in the park.
Mm-hmm. And happy.
And happy.
And happy.
You don't have to answer to anybody. Mm-hmm. Okay. Right?
That's real.
So don't feel guilty or feel like you're, going against, your parents or religion or whatever it may be, because you have this desire to say, you know what, I think I want to, drive that car. I think I need that 5-bedroom crib. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with it. That's why it was created. That's why it's there on the market for someone like us to move in, to drive it and enjoy it.
Right. Because I know that's what I want to do. I know that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah. You got it, brother.
Me and you both, man. We're going to hit the lot together.
Okay, me too.
Right.
Don't leave me out. Don't leave me out.
You feel me? Like all of us, and it's just about having that mindset to even put your mental in a place of even doing that. Because if you can't do that first, then you can't do it, period.
Yeah.
You have to mentally put yourself in a place before you even get there. You have to see the goal and mentally know, I can get there. You have to tell yourself, I can do this. You have to gas yourself and then put your best foot forward and don't give up. Because the only way you can lose is if you give up. If you quit. If you quit, that's the only way you can fail. And if you never quit, then you're destined for success.
Yes. Yes. Hey, y'all are a success. This whole call is a success. The whole series is a success. Man, keep it going. And I want to say, I came out here to Houston and came out to Vegas because I was like, I have to start expanding within this opportunity and reach out with people that are doing the same thing that I'm doing and trying to touch other people's lives. So I'll say thank you for expanding my mind when I came in contact with y'all. I'm highly appreciative of that. Shout out to, of course, Ace of Trades, Morgan, she's a chairman, 50, chairman 100 loading. Her calls are amazing. Her events are amazing. I just left one of her events that, first time ever seen it. Amazing. Tia, she's got Bree.
I love Tia. I only met Tia one time.
And off the chain.
Off the chain. Morgan, I expect nothing less. She's the same person. I don't care where she's at. Like, she's the same person. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. To get the experience of meeting like all these other people and just building and just having the same mindset and having to be in that environment and listening to people that's like what you said earlier, that's expanding your mind. It's like, wow. Bree told us, remember we was eating, Bree told us $10,000 a month. Yeah, that's cute.
She said that's cute.
And right there, I'm like, I want to be cute too. You feel me?
Real talk though, real talk.
But she went on to say, like, the people she's around, who she's surrounding herself with, they making $10,000 a day. They're making $100,000 a month. They're making $1 million a month. Yeah. And their goals are to make $1 million a day. And she was just saying how she was, just her mind. She felt like she was thinking too small, and she was making $10,000 a month residually, not to mention whatever it is she was trading. And to hear that from someone in a place that we're going to be soon, to hear that from her is like, wow, I can't wait to have my frequencies on that level. You know, it was just it was just mind blowing to hear. You know, and it was definitely like you said, it's not gonna go down. It's in there, and you're stuck with that.
Oh,
and
big shout out to JJ. I forgot to mention JJ. Hey, appreciate your energy too, cuz you the man.
That's what's up.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to the trunk work. You feel me?
So what advice do you give new traders, new people coming into the business? Like, what's your onboarding process to get them acclimated to this new higher frequency environment?
Surprisingly is this. Okay, surprisingly is this. When you're a new trader coming in, that same optimism, that same eagerness is the same eagerness. You're closer to be a master trader or to be a most profitable trader when you first come into the business. And why do I say that? Because you have the most positive energy coming into the situation, right? All you need to learn is risk management. But your energy is eager. Your energy is, yes, let's go collect this money. Yep. What happens is you take some lessons, right? And then all of a sudden, your energy gets tainted. You're like, oh, man, if I hit another stop loss this week, it's over. Oh, man, right? So your demeanor is being dictated by a stop loss, okay? Instead of saying, I need to learn from this, I'll get it back next time. I'll be a better trader next time, okay? So at first, you're the thermostat. As a new trader, you're a thermostat, right? You set the temperature. You ain't even traded yet. You already got this temperature like, man, we about to come in here, wham, bam, hit profit, you know what I'm saying? You've already set the tone. That's the tone that you want to set. But sometimes, people hit a couple of stop losses and they become a thermometer. Now they're allowing, a stop loss dictate their energy, and that lowers their energy. But the case may be, you have to remain that thermostat. Even if you're in a 9 to 5, you can work for a 9 to 5 for 15 years, 10 years. You get sick, they replace you in 2 days. They don't even give you a chance, right, to be a thermometer. They don't even give you a chance. They say, oh, you're gone. You can't show up to work. You out of here, right? Okay. Even in 9 to 5, we have to wait, 2 weeks, 40 to 60 hours in order to see income. Okay.
But they want to work for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Even if you get paid, that's the most slaveriest thing I've ever seen. Yeah. But I want you to work for me for 2 weeks for free, then I'm paid.
Yeah, exactly. Like, imagine if, you telling people to come into this business and be like, hey, listen, you're going to have to trade for at least 2 weeks, or you have to enter this trade, and this trade won't hit profit for at least 2 to 3 weeks, bro. That's just how it is. Like, people wouldn't sign up. People wouldn't do it. No, what? A trade takes 3 weeks? No, I'm at it. No, not doing it, right? So I would tell new traders, keep that same energy, right? And trade, of course, trade slowly, right? And soak yourself up in all the information that you can. Take notes, be delicate, be gentle with yourself, and keep that same energy pumping every single day. Every single day you're getting up, waking up to game 7 to the championship. You know what I'm saying? Keep that same energy. Okay. That's what I tell my original self when I first started. Keep that same eager energy. When I hit I made like $390 in 15 minutes. I was like, yes. Okay. And I'm sitting there at my work desk looking at everybody else like, dang, y'all gotta work another 2 days, 3 days and make this,
Right.
I made this in 15 minutes, brother.
Even a month.
Right. I don't crack this code, brother.
Okay.
Okay. So just know that you're in a blessed place. There's no other area, right, where your upline is going to be happy for you to make more money than them. Okay. If you're at a job, you're at a CEO don't want you making more money than them. The manager don't want you making more money than them.
No, they want you in the office.
Right. But yeah, they don't even want you in the office with the window. Okay. Because you're taking their office. But if you're my downline and then you tell me, I've had downline somebody, hey Chuck, thank you for those calls, made 32 grand. Okay, on your call, on your gold call. I'm not mad at that. I'm happy. I'm like, man, keep going. Tell somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
This is the only place for that. Anywhere else, they're gonna try to kick you out of the office because you outshining them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So how long did it take you, or I don't know if you're still at your job, but are you still there or did you?
Oh no.
Okay, how long
Absolutely
did that
not.
Oh no. Oh no. I left them in June.
Nice.
So yeah,
Well,
I left them in June.
What did it what was that final like factor? Like what made it for you where it was like, all right, I'm out?
Okay, so this is what it was, right? So I'm gonna tell you this. I first was working at University of South Carolina. Then I left that job, sacrificed that salary to work for a small Black business, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was managing a small Black business. Just I was a manager, then 2 owners, and then everybody else were like truck drivers. What else? The helpers, right? So I'm like, damn, I'm doing this good deed. I'm gonna help this Black business, etc. Until I saw that even it was a Black-owned business, they still mistreated people like they weren't human. Okay, they still held these titles above these people as if they weren't human. Okay, and that bothered me because I came from corporate. I'm like, this is what they're doing to us already. Why are you perpetuating this? You know what I'm saying? And it's even worse coming for us. So what the blessing, I say, what had happened was one of the owners, I was doing what I was supposed to do. One of the owners decided to be disrespectful towards me, right? And now, mind you, I had just lost my father not too long ago, right? This situation. So there was no compassion. It was still, oh, I'm above you. I'm gonna talk to you any kind of way. I said, whoa. I came straight back from work after my father passed, didn't miss a beat to make sure, because the guy don't know how to use a computer. He doesn't know how to run logistics. That was on me. I was like, I want to help your business continue on.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But when he disrespected me, I heard my father's voice saying, this ain't it.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing? This ain't it. This is not how someone talks to my son. Right. So I said, you know what? And I don't know if you know, but my father had a couple of brain aneurysms, couldn't really talk. And the only thing that he said to me on every single call when I got off, it was usually just me talking and he's just, listening. He would say, the word of the day would be peace, right? And so the last time I talked to him, I was like, Pop, what's the word of the day? And I'm just anticipating him saying peace, get off the phone. And he paused and he said, success is yours for the grabbing. And for the first time, after our calls over 2 years, I was the one that couldn't utter a sentence. I was the one that stuttered. And I said, wow. And that echoed through my head. And I was like, wow, this job or this business owner, he really doesn't want me to be successful. My father, people that love you want you to be successful. So I had to place myself in a situation where I wanted to see myself successful as much as my father wanted me to see me successful. And that was just the sign. That was like, the guy disrespected me. He didn't appreciate me. I sacrificed this, that, and the third. And he still didn't love my presence. So I was like, okay. And that was it. That was it for me. Step out on faith, step out on yourself. That was it.
And never look back.
Never look back.
Never even a little, not a double take, nada.
Nah, nada.
I love it. That's powerful. That's powerful.
Man, it's really crazy because you know what I'm saying, it's like that was like that final confirmation, right? That was like that final confirmation of all things. You already heard it. It was already busting you upside the head. right? Go ahead and pull the trigger. But it was just that one last little piece that was just like, dude, all right, man, we're gonna have to take it up to the next level. Was that scary? Like after you left and you said, "Bet I'm a full-time trader," was that nerve-wracking?
Of course, but guess what? Whenever you're put into a situation where you have no choice but to make it happen, hey, that blueprint come real quick.
Talk to me nice.
That planning come real quick. You force yourself to be in a position where you got to expand.
Mm-hmm. That's what's
There's
up.
no plan B at this point.
Right.
Your plan B is make plan A work. Let's go with by any means necessary, whatever it takes. It's go time.
Yes.
But it looked like plan A been treating you really well.
Okay, you got it.
I don't know if y'all in the signal chat. I don't even want to start no drama, but you know. Yeah.
Y'all know what it is.
Hit me up.
We appreciate you. You bring so much value to the entire platform. So much value to everybody within. Quality over quantities, and everybody eats. And we really do appreciate you. You're like appreciated, and we just want you to know that.
Hey, I appreciate y'all. The feeling is definitely mutual. Much love to y'all. I will sign out because I gotta go pay for this tab out here. But man, love y'all, man. Keep doing what y'all doing.
Hold on, player.
Yeah. Wait, what about? Wait.
We got one more thing for you. You can't sneak off like that.
You can't sneak like that.
You trying to get us, family?
We just need some bars. That's all.
Yeah,
and then you can go pay your tab. We just need some bars.
One quick bar, Chuck.
And the word of the day is signal.
Go ahead.
Oh man, here we go. Yo, through Friday, I wake up, I'm shining. It don't matter if you dividing or subtracting. Every day we adding, we get the signal, we adding to the bank accounts, and it don't stop. Got my boy JJ, he got a big bank account, just like 50 Cent. We gonna roll up. My boy PIP'N, he got the power. In the power hour, we go to London session. We gonna double up. Yo, matter of fact, you don't even need college for that. But we gonna get that and get that. And we got the brain on the call. And we don't stop until we ball. Matter of fact, we don't stop until we all ball. Matter of fact, we in the bubble season. LeBron, y'all.
Let's go!
Let's go!
That's lit. Hey.
Bars.
This boy, he wasn't dropping bars. He was dropping diamonds, boy. What you mean? He was dropping diamonds. Let's go.
We love you, family. We appreciate you.
Any last words before you go pay your tab? Any last gems before you get up out of here? I know your phone was dying on you.
Oh yeah. Man, love y'all.
Any last gem you want to tell nobody? Just lead the people. Any last thing you want to leave us with? Anything?
When you bring people into your business, offer them these 3 things, and we can dive into another call. I can get into those as well, because I didn't have my notes today. But 3 things: attention, affection, and appreciation.
Appreciate you, King. Appreciate you. That's what's up, man. Another great episode of Pimpin' Ain't Easy, man. Shout out to Chuck, man. Y'all make sure y'all give him a follow on the ground. We appreciate you, brother. We know you got stuff to do. Hold it down in Houston for us. Yes, sir. Hey, man, Pimpin' ain't easy, baby.
But somebody got to do it.
And it might as well be us, baby. Let's go.
Let's go. We love y'all. See you next week.
Yes, sir.